I don't worry about errors. Every metric I've looked at has said that the two least important things are service errors and digs. So we don't. It's not that we don't try to dig balls. We want to dig balls, but correlation is not a great way to always. But if you correlate win percentage or sets 1% or points 1% to all the stats that you could have, those two end up being the lowest. It's not the only reason for us to not worry about service errors, but it's one of the reasons. And also, I just feel like I want our players to be very free to go out and be aggressive and not make mistakes. And if you asked our team over the last 2 years, the Stanford team, I had never talked about missed serves, not one time, except for to stop looking at the stats and see how many missed serves we had in a couple matches when they felt like we were missing too many. In those sets, we were winning. What I like of what happened is even as you look as we got into the final, I think we were 8-8 in the final. We had 8 aces and 8 errors, or it might have been 9 errors. And that's a ratio that all coaches would kill for. But we also got them out of the system enough to win that match. And I felt like if we were focused on errors and trying to balance those errors, that we wouldn't be as aggressive as we needed to win the national championship. Here's a thing that I assume. I make these assumptions about athletes, is that they want to be great. They don't want to hurt the team. They don't want to make errors. So if we give them freedom to be aggressive on the serve, that if they make a mistake, they're not liking that they made that mistake. They don't want to make that mistake. It's not like they're going back there just freely swinging at it. They're all trying to work towards hitting the ball on the court as aggressive as possible. And so if we just focus on the aggressive side of it and encourage them to be aggressive, all those errors will kind of regress back towards the mean, and we're going to be where we want to be. I think that freedom of serving and the lack of worry about disappointing the coaches or disappointing their team, when that goes away, then we become a better serving team. So I've been experimenting with that philosophy since I got here, and I like how we serve. I like how aggressive we are, and the errors are never something that we talk about. I've not seen one rolled eye or batted eyelash. They've all bought into that. I think they like the freedom of it. So I think, certainly you missed 3 in a row. We've actually been on kids. There's 2 in a row and someone's going back to serve, and we've been on some of the young women they serve too easy after that. It's like, you got to go aggressive. Yeah, well, we just missed 2. But you served an easy ball, and this team's got 2 points free from us. But then now we serve an easy ball in, and they got to get in some kind of offensive rhythm and just crush a quick down our throat. And now they're feeling better than if we missed the serve. So I'd rather us be aggressive and miss some serves, and let us kind of sort that out than just serving easy and letting teams just ram balls down our throat, because that makes teams feel great. And so I'd rather they were uncomfortable the entire time and they always feel attacked.